Alright, welcome back to Miss B Makes It Easier, and we're moving right along with performing conversions coined to coined. So as you saw in the previous video, we're doing uncoin to coin and coin to uncoin. And so I'm just gonna show you how this is what usually happens in your exams. This is the harder part, but I'm gonna make it easier. So one could also convert from a quantity with a coined unit to another quantity with a coined unit. Suppose we have 1000 kilograms that we want to convert to milligrams. All that needs to be done is to know the root unit, which is grams. If you see that here, I highlighted it in black, so you can see this is the root G. So we have to first convert the number. They give you the numeral with the unit. You convert that one time from the coined to the uncoined unit. So here we're going from kilograms to grams. And if you remember, remember I told you to memorize it, learn it, commit it to memory. So you would know that kilogram is equal to 10 to the 3. And so we have it here, and I highlighted it in red so you could match the K. So we got rid of the K. Then when we move on, we're moving on from there. You look for what you want to convert the 1000 kilograms to. And we also get rid of the prefix in that. So if 1 milligram is equal to, well, if a milligram is equal to 10 to the negative 3, and you want to get rid of the milli, all you do again, you just multiply. This is simply going from coined to uncoined. You would have learned that a while ago. And once you get rid of the prefix, you will be left with the root, which is G, which is grams. And then from there you could basically compare the two. So you do something like this. 1 milligram is equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 3 grams. You already converted 1000 kilograms into grams. So you see there's a relationship there, where 1000 times 10 to the 3 grams, right, is related. So I put the same unit on the same side. Okay? And then you will say, if 1 milligram is equal to 10 to the negative 3 grams, then X will be equal to 1000 times 10 to the 3 grams. This is the relationship. So you have to put the same unit on the same side. So grams on this side and milligrams on this side. You could also do it the other way, but we keep it simple. And so you cross multiply. This is just like a fraction. This is like 1 milligram over X equal to 10 to the negative 3 grams over 1000 times 10 to the 3 grams. You just cross multiply to find X, which you would have done earlier as well. And so here you will have 1 milligram times 1000 times 10 to the 3, because this will go up here, this will go up, and this part will come down because you're looking for X. Remember, your main operation is to get X in the numerator. So you will climb that ladder with X up here, and then get rid of all the friends. You move this down the slide, and you move this up the ladder right here. And so simple cross multiplication going on, and you'll be left back with 10 to the 3 milligrams. Now a trend worth knowing. You can first get rid of the number's prefix, which would the number like this, whatever they give you, and then you divide it by the unknown's prefix. And I'm not going to leave you stranded, of course. We have our worksheet. Yay! Okay, so of course you're not going to have to come out, so we could work together. So here is asking 3 picoseconds. Convert 3 picoseconds to milliseconds. Now how on earth do we do that? Well, simple. Remember I told you take the one with the number first and you convert it. So if 3 picoseconds will be equal to what? What is a pico? A pico is 10 to the negative 12, right? If you go up here, which I don't want you to commit it to memory. You see a pico is equal to 10 to the negative 12. And so if we move down, we just say we get rid of the pico. 3. Let me insert my multiplication sign. Set symbol. What? Here. Insert. Close. And then we put 10 to the negative 12. So we got rid of the pico, and we can just move it on up. Moving on up to the east side, the deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, I just passed out a minute. So now we have that. Great. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna say if again, if 1 millisecond, because this is a millisecond here, is equal to, now we want to get rid of the millisecond. Okay, we want to get rid of the milli, sorry. So milli is equal to what? Right, you got it. A milli is equal to 10 to the negative 3. So if 1 millisecond is equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 3, so I'm going to put just 1 times anything brings back the same number is multiplying by, being multiplied by, so I'm just going to put 10 to the negative 3 seconds. That's the case. They are comparable now because they have the same root. So if we already found out how many seconds make up the 3 picoseconds. So we got rid of the pico, right? Now we found out how many seconds make up a millisecond. I know they're comparable because guess what? They have the same root. Trying to keep the colors. Alright, so yeah, colors. Alright, so now we're gonna take this. And we're going to save it and put it directly on the side for seconds. So it's a, therefore you can use a colon on that. Therefore, x milliseconds will be equal to control paste. Right, and I kind of like when everything under each other. So you see that? Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the blues now in this case because everything is good. And now we're gonna cross multiply. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this font a little smaller so we could fit everything in a decent space. I don't want to move over here. I put this in a whole different text box so that it wouldn't interfere with the movement. Okay, so we're gonna call, remember I told you this is like saying 1 over x is equal to 10 to the negative 3 over 3 times 10 to the negative 12. I just close bracket. Great. And so I'm going to put this up. I should just copy it and paste it, no? Superscript. Good. And so since that's the case, remember what we do with x. X is in the denominator, so it's going to move into the numerator, moving across. It's going to climb the ladder up, and we're going to be left with, so this is going to move up, this is going to move down, and this is going to move across and up by 1. So we're going to have 1, control paste, 1 times 3 times 10 to the 12 seconds. Remember the seconds cancel out. They cancel out because the one under the other. And since we're looking for x, let's not give x any units because we need these units to show up. So what's going to be left back is in milliseconds. So we're left with that, and what else? Divided by 10 to the minus 3. And all of this now, guys, I'm going to get a board. And when I get that board, you'll be able to see things clearer. Because maybe for some people this doesn't work for them, but I have to work with what I have right now. And so, just bear with me. If you notice, my video is actually getting better as we move along. As I get things on rolling, everything starts to make sense. And so we're going to put the MS right here. And if you do the calculations, you'll end back up with 3 times, so this is going to be 10. I'll just write it out. I'm going to write it out. Control copy. I'll type it out. Control paste. And remember, if you're dividing, you minus, correct? If you're dividing, you minus. So minus 3 ms. Equals to x, and that will give us this beautiful answer of negative 12 plus 3, which will give us 9, negative 9. So put negative 9. Right? Good. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so negative 9. Right? So that would be our final answer. And to make things pretty, I will highlight this and give this a whole different color so that it stands out. That is our answer. Let's just try black. Right. Okay, so now that you would have tried that, let's try this one now. So we're going again, if, and we're going to use some smaller font. So this is 24. So let's use 24 here. So, and we're going to also change the color back to fuchsia. Alright, so if we're going again, we're taking a number. So what number we're taking? 20. And nano is equal to what? Right, 10 to the negative 9. Right, so you're going to say 20 times, I'm going to just paste what I had before, so I could just be times. I don't have to worry about anything. Negative 9. And we just get rid of all this. So we got rid of the nano. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it just like how the next side is. You see how this side is? And I put if 20 nanometers is equal to 20 times 10 to the negative 9 meters, because we got rid of the nano. I'm going to highlight these. Just looking for uniformity. It's a good thing. And of course, when I come down, color doesn't change, but I'm going to change it again so that it matches. I'm going to say now, if 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the negative 3 meters, because remember, a milli is equal to negative 3. So guess what? The more times you do this, the better you get at converting. So if that's so therefore Therefore, x would be equal to this up here, because now they have the same unit. So remember I told you, you put the same units on the same side. Okay? So now they have the same unit. I'm going to change the color to pink. Uniformity right there. And I'm going to write it out like how you know. Maybe let me insert the equation so it looks I don't see the equation. Insert. I thought there was an equation button. This is the old Excel. One day I'm gonna upgrade, but for now I'm gonna have to just deal with the old days. I'll find it one day. They still have symbol. I'll find it one day. So we're gonna have to stick with the normal 1 over x. I had the newer version of it of PowerPoint, you know, and then my computer crashed. That's the story. My computer crashed, and a good person was able to bring me through it. And the thing is, in cleaning up my computer, I got back the old version of what I had. A lot of things had to go. And I mean, to tell the truth, this is a Sony Vaio, and it's tough. This is going on almost 10 years. I guess, I mean, I don't even want to give credit to the, well, I should give credit to the company, but also if you own a laptop, you need to treat it with a lot of care. Otherwise, you have to buy a laptop all the time. So the units disappear because they cancel out, right? It's like a magic trick, cancel out. And then we do our cross multiplication, and you see from here the x goes up, and this goes under, and this goes on top. So we're gonna say 1. Just come out of superscript. So we're gonna have now 1, and we're gonna put times 1 times this. Let me just highlight this. 1 times that is equal to, coming out of superscript. Yes, I heard you. Okay. And so that, I did something wrong, but anyway, it all works out in the end. Divided by, so let me put the equal sign before I put this, because if I put this, it's gonna go into auto superscript 1 time. Control paste. Yay! And so I put brackets. Oh, I should have put brackets here, because, you know, it's just cleaner like that. Some teachers will be like, why you put the brackets? Because I like my stuff to be uniform. I like it to be clean, you know, and it's just a habit. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. And sometimes, like I say in a lot of other videos, it's all based on preference when it comes to some teachers, not calling them down or anything. But I think you should just mark what's correct and what's right, not what's correct and what's right. Same thing I'm saying, but don't mark based on what you like, mark based on what's correct, you know? Anyway, I digress. Okay, so I'm gonna put the, I don't want to have to go through the whole superscript come out, blah 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 blah. So what I'm gonna do is just what you saw me do. I gotta do it. Okay. So yeah, if I get my board, guess what? All this I wouldn't have to be doing. I wouldn't have to be swearing in my mind because I have to go through all of this formatting. Okay, so great. And so we put our units because our units would be millimeters equal to and equal to x. Put the x right here. And we could now say, we could now put this back. Well, let me put the equal sign first, because again, I don't want to have to write my little lines out. Control copy, Control paste. And remember, when you're dividing your minus, if you have the same variable here, so you have two of the same variables, so 10 to negative 9 minus, in brackets, minus 3. And so a minus times a minus will give you a positive, so it'll be 10 to negative 9 plus 3. And you end up with 20, Control paste. So you end up with 20 times 10 to the negative 6. Yeah, that sounds about right. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, and we come down to millimeters. I'm gonna put it right here. Millimeters. Go back. Because you always gotta carry your units. If there's anything in this life of physics or math or whatever it is you're doing, you have to continue to carry your units straight through. Carry your units straight through. And so, guess what? This is you could write it without the 0 here. If you want, you could even make it neater looking. You could shorten the number. This is 1 sig fig. Yes, I understand. Because there's no decimal place, this is 1 sig fig. So you see how everything is coming together. But if you want to write the number shorter, neater, more presentable, you know that 20 is actually equal to 2 times 10. So, Control paste. I just wanted to Control paste for the multiplication side. So 2 times 10, and that will be 2 times 10 to the 1, because that will give you back 10. Control paste again, because I want equal sign, it has nothing to do with what was there before. And I'm just gonna carry this up, superscript. Okay. So we have 2 times 10 to the 1, and then this is supposed to be 10 to the 6. And then we're gonna come it down. Of course, on a board, this will be, the process will be much faster. You notice I keep carrying my units. Be more like me. But be yourself. Okay, Control paste, because I want to just use the multiplication sign. And in this case, you have negative 6 plus 1. Oh, now you want to be like that. Alright, and so mm. And what I'm going to do here is carry it up. Script. Okay, so in the end and we end up with 2 times 10 to the negative 5. 2 times 10 to the negative 5. Right? Yay! And that, my dears, is our final answer. Looking for color. Right, so the answer is in black. Great. So that is our final answer. And there we have it. So let me make the page big. And let's make sure everything is correct. So looking at 3 picoseconds equal to whatever milliseconds, you have to solve that. So again, you take the number that they gave you, get rid of the prefix, make sure you have the same root here and here. Once you have the same root, equate them. Yes, so you say if 3 picoseconds equal to 3 times 10 to the negative 12 seconds, then 1 millisecond is equal to 10 to the negative 3 seconds. We could equate, therefore x is equal to 3 times 10 to the negative 12 seconds. Right? And so from there, we put them in fraction form, leaving the unit that we need, because these units would have cancelled out. And we were able to find our answer. Negative 12 minus 3, so it's negative 12 plus 3. And so we get negative 9 milliseconds. I pretty much did the same thing here. I'm just making sure everything is correct. 20, right, so we're good. Alright, and pretty much, yeah. So now in this section here, you're gonna do this, and you could leave it in the comments below if you'd like, and we could all discuss our life later on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Miss B Makes It Easier. And coming up next is graphing. See you around.